So, hello everyone. Before we go into the video, one quick reminder that WARNO Monthly June is coming up and starting next Monday. So, if you want to get into that, sign up right now, and then you can still fill a slot. If we go above 24 players, we will also put it into 2 skill brackets, so that the top players will go into the the upper part, and then the newer players will go into their bracket, and then you face more players from the skill level from the get-go. It will once more be Swiss, so no eliminations, so everybody gets their 4 games. So yeah, guys, if you want to have some competitive WARNO, and if you're new or veteran, come in and join the WARNO Monthly June. Link in the description down below, and let's have some fun.
So here we go. If Tmanplay wins this game, he wins the whole tournament with a pretty strong show. But if Meddi gets the W here, Tmanplay still could potentially lose to Leifens in the indirect duel. They both played last week, had a draw there. So Tmanplay needs a W here on loop. And interesting matchup here once more. Tmanplay with 11th parachutist, Meddi with 39th. I love to see it. I really love loop for all of this flexibility that the map has. It's one of my favorite 1v1 maps. Not 100% balanced, but not terribly imbalanced either. Echo zone could just be a bit better, or like the red side could just spawn slightly further back, so that blue team here could have a slightly easier time reaching Echo, but they still can do it relatively easily. Like really, it would only be 20 meters or so to make Echo really the hitting point, and in the north the same thing. But as you can see, both can reach here quite decently. And Chasseur Para going pretty deep. Redka Saperi will need to get out. Chasseur's actually getting murdered there. SU Rocket coming in nicely. Me24V AA not able to find the kill on Gazelle Canon. Ooh, Stinger. Mistral actually, I mean. On the hunt here. Me24V weirdly taking forever to get the engagement on there. Strella and Piusa on the way. As the Mirage 200 will find the kill on the S225. Osa and Piusa and co. trying to get the hit in retaliation. S225 could move around here. Not able to find the hit. Whilst in the south, full occupation for Tmanplay with the Gazelles, with the Legionnaire Para. Really, really strong push there. BL Milan, pretty gnarly little vehicle as well. With the Milan 2, the only vehicle that actually carries a Milan 2 currently in the game. Moving around here. But Meddi, with more capturing so far, will capture the center zone. Contests the north one. So P4 actually coming around in a second, so won't hold out for long. Rachvetgas here should be on an attack order. Oh, this is a mistake by Meddi. They absolutely could kill that VBL Milan. Oh no, Meddi always with weird movement. Like, that's always the frustrating part when watching Meddi. Meddi has great ideas, but his unit control sometimes is just off. Like, why is this a move order? Okay, finds it in the end, gets the kill there. It's, yeah, Meddi getting the kill in the end. Saperi's coming around, like, yeah, he has great plans. That's, and great unit setup usually. Or pretty strong one. His game plan usually pretty sound, but his micro is... that's why he is in such a high position in this monthly tournament, which is full of good players. But his micro sometimes is weirdly lacking, or his just basic unit control. And that Red Redka on a move order just doesn't make sense in this forest. Like, that should always be a Q click. Airmobile coming in. And yeah, it's a small thing, but those small things always add up a bit in Meddi's play. Super Pumas and Airmobiles here. Getting shredded. Going really low. Getting murdered there. PTRs hunting down the enemy over here as well. Airmobile already getting hit quite hard. Still able to retaliate. Yeah, currently the issue is that... like, I don't think it's a major issue that... units in helicopters can survive the helicopter crash. Issue is that they don't come out stressed. They come out stunned, but they don't have a stress bar. And they should actually come out routed with full stress bar in my eyes. Or at least full stress bar and stunned. So that all there, but yeah, after 3 seconds they can fire with complete full stats, which is just a bit too good. Good kill here on the CV though. And Meddi will capture the north. Lost the CV in the center, which is a big oof though. T-72MK in the rear here. T-62s chilling out as we see some T-80Bs coming around. And T-80B now, pretty effective. 185 points. Got a lot better. So let's see how that goes. SU-25 rocket. Trying to go for the south here. Mirage 200. Moving around. Osa and Priusa trying to hit the Mirage. 25 rocket disengaging. No ability to hit this thing really. More Sagae. REC 90s moving around. Milan in the north chilling out. The MP2 here. In a good spot though. So like Meddi actually in control of the center. But needs to get a CV in here again. Like that's the problem. T-62MK coming over now though. Oh, BMP2 firing too late there. Sagae actually finding the first shot. Getting the kill here next to the radio tower. Little class cannon vehicles. The only armored vehicle in the tank tab of 11th parachutist. And its armor is really minimal. One armor here. T-62MK actually moving in for the south. Super risky move by Meddi. But we saw Meddi earlier already doing moves like this. Like betting on the P4PC not being here, maybe being able to neutralize the zone and then capture it and then moving out again. But there is a Legionnaire Para around and the Apilas would one-shot the T-62 with a side shot. And even with a front shot would do insane damage. And there is a P4PC here, so Meddi won't be able to take the zone away and should move the hell out of there. As this losing this CV is not worthwhile. A couple of points that he gets here at the moment. Super Pumas going for deep dives, but the Mi-24 is already ready here to accept them. Osa have to move around. Not getting reloaded here right now. Oh, Airmobile over here are around as well. Osa will run into those. As the Mi-24 finds the kill on this one afterwards. We'll find the kill onto the second one out as well. But Osa was out of ammo. And that was the problem. Ooh, not quite actually finding the kill there. Commandantura coming in afterwards. T-62 goes down in the south. SU-27 coming in for the kill. Sagae moving around here. Will try to go into the rear. Tmanplay is really making it about the deep play, but Meddi currently on the +2. Didn't even need the T-62 play down here. That's, yeah, classic Meddi play, trying to really get something in there, risking it all, and maybe risking a bit too much there. As not having the T-62s now, it's quite problematic. S-25 here, going for the AA, but the AA was moving. Was not able to get the hit. Ooh, P4 PC coming in here. No line of sight right now. SU-25 will most likely get killed off here. Yes, Mirage finds the kill there. Mi-8 even has to be careful. And the P4 PC most likely will make it in here. Airmobile still around here as well. That's a problem. Yeah, P4 PC took some damage, but will make it through, and Tmanplay's most likely gonna get a rear zone here. Whilst in the north, super deep dive for Meddi here as well, but this one might be justified, as the P4, the Rebel Milan is out of Milan 2s, Sagai, though, able to sideshot the T-80B, not even getting spotted after it got the shot off, as it has pretty decent stealth. And yeah, gets the kill there onto the T-80B cluster, even a bit unnecessary. CV over here goes down once more, and this now will be a +6 for Tmanplay here. Really, really big swing here in the center, taking the P4 PC in here and getting the kill onto the T62 in the center, getting the kill on the T62 in the south as well. Mirages getting the kill on another helicopter. Su-27's around in numbers now, so they will get the kill here in return. But still, that means that these units here won't be easy to kill. Su-25s and helicopters all dying a bit too early. Su-27s should have maybe been bought first before investing into the Su-25s. But obviously that's easier said than done. As Tmanplay here keeps the pressure up. +6 is really real tick rate. 240 points per minute. There is a CV on the way, but the amount of CVs lost already pretty massive, and making the wasteful usage of the T62MK in the south even more problematic. Like, if that would still have been here, it might have even killed the units coming down the road. Instead, it got him like 5 points. Maybe it was like 30 points or so, but like nothing major, and it costs him maybe the game here now. Like, really, a T62MK at this spot could have shut down the ARC, could have shut down the P4, could have killed all of that. Instead, it's a +10 here now for Tmanplay, and with that, most likely game soon. Motosaki getting around here, at least reducing it a bit, as the next CV all is on the way as well. But the situation in itself ain't great. Rajvetka here a bit on their own as well. SPG-9 trying to move around. The P4 PC moves around as well. +8 is a lot of points as well. 320 points there per minute here for Tmanplay right now. P4 Milan's moving up in the north. ADB not really having the recon it needs to get the W's here. +8 does continue. SPG-9 trying to move around, trying to get some kills here, but it doesn't really have line of sight. Units in the south getting killed off by the Gazelle cannons. Not enough AA around there. T-80B trying to get in, but it's not a CV. Actually BTR CV being brought in the north. That's a interesting choice. Seems like there's still the attempt of pushing through into a deep push over here, but there's 4 Milan units here. There's more Legionnaire para on the way, with the SPG-9 over here trying to get a kill. Not working out right now. Gazelle cannon versus 30mm grenade launchers. Not really doing the job just yet. TBADB moving around. Real RA getting the kill there on the SPG-9. It never got a shot on target, and the +8 will most likely get Tmanplay the victory here in this tournament. Really strong play here with 11th. Using the airmobiles really strong, really well. It's a bit of an obnoxious strategy. I hope Eugen fixes that soon. Yeah, for sure brought that up a good couple of times lately, and they acknowledged it. So yeah, just a question of the time, and most likely till it gets fixed. But at the moment it is not, and it's part of the game. So absolutely fair to use it here in a tournament final. As Meddi here is trying to get the kill on some helicopters, is trying to get a CV in here. Has quite a couple of CVs in his deck, so not running out of those just yet, and will reduce the tick here at least somewhat. But for now, still a +4 after the capture here, and the tick is still pretty real. BMP3 in the north struggling to move forward. T-80B most likely gonna get hit by the cluster, as both Su-27's a bit out of position. Cluster gets the T-80B, will get killed in retaliation most likely, which is a good kill here for Meddi. The cluster bomber more expensive than the T-80B. B-34K coming around here as well. That should be able to clean up here as well. Would reduce it to a +2. 26 minutes are still around. Late game, 39 should be better. But it's not gonna be easy here. It's gonna be an absolutely insanely tough match. S25 Rocket coming in. Sagai will get killed. Me24K should be able to kill the P4. Okay, yeah, P4 goes down. So +2 it is. That's still 80 points per minute. BTR here could maybe try to get in here. 225 should absolutely try to help out in the center as well. More Redka Saperi don't have anything against the Sagai. That's a massive problem. Oh no, nothing AT-wise in the north. SU-27 here trying to come in for the Gazelles as the BMP-3s and Co. actually moved pretty deep. BMP-3 with the Motostralki from Roddy should be able to make it in. Should be able to capture a rear zone. That would be big. That would be actually a +2 then for Meddi. As the SU-27 still flying around here. This game actually might become crazy still. It looked like the +8 was it, but Tmanplay is not quite able to keep it up for long enough. Is this the start of the comeback? It's a really weird positioning. SU-27 needs to survive here though, but the Mirage 200's now 2 versus 1. What kind of plane is that down here? It's an SU-25 rocket. That's not going to be helpful. The Strella's out of ammo. One went down to the Sagai, so this SU-27 gets killed off. SU-25's coming around, but they don't have support. Mirages will retreat for now though, but the Strela is going down as well. Both sides still pleading a lot of units, as Meddi is getting a BTR into the center. Me-8 rocket coming in as well, and ooh, no, BTR 60. Oh my god, Meddi, why so greedy? Why so greedy? This is once more a classic Meddi move. BTR leading the charge. Come on, like, yes, you maybe have more CVs in your deck than others, but you still don't need to be that wasteful. You already lost one over there earlier. Why would you expect the Legionnaire Para not to be there anymore? It has 850 meters range. You know about those units in 11th parachuters. Why not wait until you have more units there? Why the hurry? You have 23 minutes remaining in this game, but if you don't have CVs, you can't win the game. BTR 60 BKBK will go down here. Or will it? Apilas hitting the last hit there. Super unnecessary in my eyes. As it at least went in, dipped into toe, got the neutralization on the zone, but still an absolutely useless waste of another CV. As numbers of CVs down to 3 now on the map. And yeah, BMP-3 engaging the Gazelle Cannon. Gazelle Cannon does get the kill though. Because it got close enough there. And SU-25's flying around, trying to do damage with the ATGMs. Not really seeing any AT weapons though. Trying to get a kill into the Gazelle. Mirage are around though. Mistral coming around as well. And it's not really getting a shot off. Rachevetka and Motostrelkis able to find the kill, but Motostrelki's CV needs to be careful there as well. P4 PC coming around there in the rear. Jaguar cluster getting the TADB. AA weaponry pretty low here. SU-27 coming around again. Can it find the Jaguar? There is a Mistral in the south. That's it when it comes to AA in the south. The Mistral 200s were elsewhere, but the cluster does escape in time. P4 PC on the way already. SU-27 eats a Mistral hit here. Will be out for a while. Oh no, shouldn't stay here. Oh, Mistral will get another shot. Both SU-27s. Ah, classic Meddi. Classic Meddi. Micro mistake there. And yeah, Tmanplay is here just playing a bit cleaner. And will get a CV down here in the south. Will maybe potentially move it through just the southern lane again. Maybe with some helicopters. So Sagai is already ready as well. Center, pretty critical as well. Meddi currently keeping up with a +3, but Me24K here really close to falling as well. And the unit, the amount of units that Meddi has is super low. Just a bit too wasteful. A couple of units too many lost left, right, and center. And it's looking like the north might collapse anytime soon here as well. BMP3's all down. CV's all down. Well, one CV still alive here, but all AA went down as well. No tanks. The airplane's mostly down as well. One more SU-25, but it can't be protected. The Mirage 200s will come for it again. And that is a problem. No SU-27s, no MiG-23s. SU-25 trying to come in here. Trying to get some kills. Will struggle against the Mirage 200 though. Mirage 200 gets the kill there. Yeah, another good kill, and as you can see on the kill list, Meddi is in a lot of trouble here. Motorstrike CV getting pushed out. Tmanplay neutralizes the score again and should be able to immediately push through as there's nothing holding the north. So yeah, Meddi with one last push, but it was too unclean again. So no, this will be most likely Tmanplay's games here. TADBV coming around in the south, but it has no support anymore. No AA on the battlefield anymore. No airplanes in the sky, so the cluster bombers can come around again. And no, it's a best of two. It's a best of two, like all the monthly games. With Tmanplay's, if he wins here in the series, not being in a position where nobody else can catch him anymore. Before PC will move into Foxtrot. EMP2 coming around. So Perry moving forward. If Meddi would win here, Lathan still would have a chance of catching Tmanplay's. But it's looking rather desperate for that right now. With the air control in the hands of Tmanplay's and with the north completely open for CVs and only a couple hundred points lacking here. This doesn't look good here for Meddi. TDBV moving around. A couple of Motorstrike BMPs moving around as well. Legionnaire Para trying to defend himself. One BMP2 going down. Second one will be able to disengage for now. Perry getting chased here. Heavily under fire. Whilst up north, the P4PC should be able to get in. Will be able to contest the zone. Foxtrot will fall there. Tmanplay's on a +2 again. Plus 80 points per minute. CV in the center here. Last CV. Oh no, there is one more CV. One more Motorstrike over here. But the amount of CV is really, really low now for Meddi. Super flamethrowers. The better unit here. Sagai trying its best from the rear as well in the meantime. The Legionnaire Para on their own here up front, but the flamethrower is really, really strong. More flamethrower units around here as well, together with some supply trucks. Saperi pushed back already. They can get the TNTs on target, obviously. They can do a lot of damage as well. Gazelle Cannon's coming around though, and there is no AA in the center whatsoever anymore, so they most likely will find the BTR. And with that, will be able to find the game. As that then would be a +4. EMPs in the north coming in. A lot more air mobiles coming in. No CV in the south. TADBV and B sitting up here, but there's no CV to push in here. And also they would be vulnerable to any kind of air once more. A lot of Puma Pirates coming in here as well. The air cavalry is absolutely real, as the Pumas here flying over the river. Super Pumas bringing in the airmobile. And doing the final charge here on this sector of the map. Gazelle Cannon able to find the vehicle here. Trying to reposition. Commandura will try to retaliate here on the Gazelle. Gazelle under fire. The Strelki will get wiped out, but one more plane coming in here. Su-25 rocket once more. A hell of a lot of Puma Pirates running in. The Mirage 200s really getting in there as well. Getting their missiles on target. And Su-25 bites the dust. And Strela trying to retaliate here. Getting a hit. Not able to find the kill though. And yeah, here we go. Puma Pirate Swarm coming in as well. And the map is completely blue. Yes, Meddi just with too many mistakes here. Too many small mistakes. Like some solid base strategies. Some but the execution here just way cleaner for Tmanplays. And that is costing Meddi here once more. That is what separates him from Tmanplays, Lathans, Hippie, and all the other players that won tournaments so far. Meddi always in solid spots in these tournaments, but never quite up there. And this year was once more a show why that currently is the case. Just needs to clean up the game a bit more as Tmanplays here secures another monthly tournament title. And yeah, Puma Pirate moving around. BMP2 gets caught in the river here. Well, able to shoot back onto the Puma, starting to stun it out down. But yeah, Jaguar Cluster finding a TADB in the south. Only 20 points remaining. Till the victory here for Tmanplays, and that's gonna be the case in a second. There we go. Meddi does lose 0-2 to Tmanplays, and with that, Tmanplays secures himself the WARNO monthly April. And yeah, let's show you the whole standings at the end of April at once here, as this was a pretty clean game here, and Tmanplays absolutely deserved the victory here. 4 victories, 1 draw in the tournament. And in the end, Lathans even lost against Hippie. So Tmanplays here with 4-1, Hippie with 3-2, Integer then with 2-0-3, Lathan with 3 draws, 2 victories, and then a lot of people with 3-1-1 and similar stats here. Meddi with 2-1-2 at the end on spot 7, and yours truly on the 10th spot, 2 victories, 2 losses, 1 draw. Yeah, really good tournament. I played Tmanplays in the tournament. I played Lathans in the tournament. I won against Puritaner. So quite a fun monthly